Ha! We did it. At least I think we did it. We're trying. In fact, I should probably pull up the chat before I just get into like full-on arena mode here. There it is.
Thank you.
We did it. You're welcome. I can even reposition the screen for you.
Oh, thank you.
Look at me. I'm just, you know, I'm the best, I know. You don't even have to say it, I know.
Good. Go in feeling that way. Maybe it'll make you win more.
No, that is not how that works at all. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Yes.
It is time for Magic Monday.
Erica's here. She says, oh, hi, friends.
Hello to you as well, Erica. Great to see you as always.
Yes, I always just get so excited to see that Erica's here.
I was very proud of myself for the very funny joke that I made on Twitter for this stream to go live, which was to use the gif of Jacob from Twilight transforming into a werewolf. Because it was the werewolf set, but also it's the Twilight of our Innistrad Midnight Hunt streams. So I appreciated my own pun. Thanks. I'm glad that's the response I get.
I just burped and almost died at the same time.
I heard it. It was great. So anyway, but I guess as we get started, for folks who might be new, whether you are watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and as I said, we are here for Magic Monday to play more MTG Arena, the final MTG Arena stream before the release of Innistrad Crimson Vow, which will be happening later this week. And so next week, when we are here on Monday, we will be here to play Crimson Vow.
Erica says, insert Professor Oak saying, you were close. Oh, here.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was
You were
supposed
close.
to say here at the end or if she meant to put it in there.
No. Yeah. So I guess since Erica is here, with appropriate apologies to Erica, now the premier draft that's here is core sets and not Ravnica. So even though we were like, oh yeah, we'll do it next week, because Arena didn't tell us when that was going away.
Because it's an idiot.
Yeah, I guess. So now I'm open to suggestions of whether people really want us to do this core sets one, or if we should just stick with Midnight Hunt, because those are kind of the main options here. Premier Draft core sets or Premier Draft Midnight Hunt.
Sorry about the Ravnica thing, Erica. That
Me too.
sucks.
Yeah. But while we're doing that or talking about that, I will, or thinking about that, I guess I should say, I'll say that this week has been a big week in terms of content, and I don't mean like videos that we've made or whatever. I mean they're still going up as normal, but I've been very busy trying to give our older videos on both Video Games for All and then our older videos here on Geek for All a bit of a facelift in the thumbnail department. So I have been working feverishly to fix up a bunch of those, and I don't know. I'd say I've probably done like just about 100, maybe a little less, because I did all the Pokemon Red ones, and that was 61 or something, 60 something.
Yeah.
And then I did more on Video Games for All, and I did a bunch here on Geek for All as well. So if people have the occasion to, go check out the thumbnails for those videos,
Erica says, I think core sets would be fun as just something new after all the werewolves.
I'm down to check it out. It doesn't like give you any information. Like it just says core sets. So this is core set 2019, it seems, according to the pack art. Oh, that's what we win. So what are we drafting? Which ones? Is it like all three put together or something? Because it'd be a little weird, but I guess we'll find out. Only one way to find out, it seems.
Well, if it feels like a total wash, then we can just, switch back to werewolves.
Yeah. Well, we'll know if it's a total wash based on how well we do or not well we do. So, yeah. But thank you for the suggestion, Erica. I'm happy to oblige.
Yeah.
Let's see. It seems to be pseudo-popular. Yeah, it's getting there.
Okay.
But yeah, Crimson Vow on Arena, I guess, comes out like this Thursday or whatever, the day before pre-release. So
Erica says core set chaos draft seems likely.
yeah, it's just like random assortments of core set packs. Okay. So this is Core Set 2019. A Johnny's Last Stand. Whenever a creature or planeswalker you control dies, you may sack this. If you do, you get a 4/4 flyer. And when a spell or an ability an opponent controls causes you to discard it, if you control planes, you make a 4/4.
I remember that crazy good art.
Yeah, it's not a great card, though.
Holy crap.
Aerial Engineer, as long as you control an artifact, it gets +2/+0 and has flying. I mean, a 4/4 flyer for 4 isn't bad, but you have to have another, an artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain a life. Tap 3, sack it, draw a card. Or good old Millstone.
Nice.
Yeah, we're just making a mill deck right off the bat. Counterspell, Doom Dissenter, Active Treason, Bristling Boar, like Plume. Centaur Courser's a fine card. Is it just this Engineer and then we just go hard on like blue-white flyers and artifacts? That feels bad, but I guess.
I mean, I like the one with Thalia in it.
+2/+2 on a creature for 2 mana is fine.
I just like it because it's got Thalia.
Yeah, I know you do. Luminous Bonds is incredible. Enchanted creature can't attack or block for 3. Skeleton Archer is very good. Volcanic Dragon, of course, is very good. So is Lightning Strike. Star-Crowned Stag, when it attacks, tap a creature that they control. That's also quite good. Damn. I guess we're going to just let people know that we're not in red. We'll just let our opponent, the person we're passing to, know that. And just take this Luminous Bonds. I want this Stag, but no such luck. But I'm going to take this Luminous Bonds and be happy about it, I think.
Why can't you take the Stag?
Because I'm taking the Luminous Bonds.
Oh.
I just mean like...
It's just that much better than the Stag.
Yeah, well, it's removal. So, yeah. Stag is good, but we've already got a 4-drop creature, so, you know. The slot's clearly taken.
Yeah. I like the little Thopter at the bottom.
The Sky Scanner?
Yeah, he's so cute.
Ooh, Herald of Faith. Whenever it attacks, we gain 2 life. Not a bad card. I'll hold that for a moment. Take Vengeance. Destroy target tapped creature is quite good. There is no blue, notably. None in this pack, which is, again, kind of a clear signal. There's Electrify. So, let's see. Sack a creature, draw 3 cards, but it's 4 mana. So, yeah, I think I'll take the flyer.
Erica says, full confession, I've had a nightmarish anxiety day and had to cancel multiple plans because of several breakdowns. But I'm glad to be here.
Well,
it's
wow.
very nice to hear that you're glad to be here.
Agreed.
Because after a day like that, being glad about anything is hard.
Yes, and I hope that to a degree we can be whatever kind of a calming influence you might need as we sit here and enjoy our chill stream for the night. So thank you for being here as always.
Erica, I'd like to ask, do you kind of stay up on our jar videos at all? I don't even know if you're into the story because I don't remember you really commenting on our jar videos.
I don't recall myself.
Okay.
Blanchwood Armor is a cool card, but not for our deck. But there's blue in this pack. There's Omen Speaker, which is incredible, and there's Divination, which is also incredible. I think I'm going to take the Omen Speaker because it's a 2-drop 1/3 that lets you scry 2 when it enters. It's just very good. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to give it a try. Johnny's Welcome. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under our control, we gain a life. Or a 2/2 flyer for 1, or a 2/2 flyer for 3. Whenever you cast an instant or a sorcery spell, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
That Ajanier is kicking.
It's really cool, yeah. I don't think this is the life gain strategy, so I think I just go with the bird.
Okay, that makes sense. Birds are good. Erica.
Damn it, Erica.
Nothing soothes me quite like nothing soothes me quite like Joe drawing lands. Sorry, I lost my place in there because I was laughing so hard I wasn't even looking anymore.
That's super funny.
Oh my god.
If you control an artifact, draw a card when it enters. I guess I'm going to have to prioritize artifacts, but it's pretty good. Divination's good too, but I assume we'll see more of those later. Surge Mare It can't be blocked by green creatures. Whenever it deals damage to an opponent, we may draw a card, and if we do, discard a card. We can give it +2/-2 until end of turn, and it's an 0/5. There's a 1/3 lifelink, and there's a trusty Pack Beast. When it enters, return an artifact from your graveyard to your hand, and there's another Scholar of Stars. I think it's going to be the Surge Mare. That card seems great. Happy to take that. There's another Aerial Engineer. There's also a Skilled Animator. Target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 5/5 for as long as it remains on the battlefield. I still think I'm going to take the Engineer. It's very good. Invoke the Divine is whatever. Scholar is whatever. Totally Lost is fine. This was our opening pack, so here's that Knight's Pledge you wanted, Amy.
Yay.
And we get to take it. I don't want it, but I'll take it.
I want it.
Great. We have an Anticipate. Look at this Bog Stomper. I know you love him.
I do.
But we're going to take the Anticipate because it's actually in our colors. I'll take the Sky Scanner happily.
Yay.
Not even because it's the only thing we could play, but because I'll happily take it. Blood Divination.
I love it.
Well, there you go. This is a sideboard card. Arts?
Red one.
Okay.
That black one's pretty amazing
Ooh,
too, though.
we got the Axe back. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was thinking about taking that earlier, so there you go. Ooh, buddy. Agent of Treachery. What is up? Amazing. And Fencing Ace as well, but still. And Griffin Protector. Wow, we're getting some... Okay, so here's M20. So yeah, but I'll happily take this Agent of Treachery. Woo! Very nice.
Okay. Erica says, we love all art done by Magali Villeneuve.
Right?
Yes, we do.
Right? We love Magali Villeneuve in this house. That's how it works. Hey, look, an artifact that is also white.
Nice.
There's also Scholar of the Ages, return instants or sorceries. We're not in that deck, really. Dawning Angel, when it enters, you gain 4. There's an 0/4. There's counter a creature spell, draw a card. Spells our opponents cast that target this cost 2 more, and it's a flyer. I'm just going to take the Ancestral Blade.
Oh, that art next to it, though,
This
reminds
one?
me of that new one by Magali.
Yes, and speaking of Magali, this one's
so
Magali as well. So,
wow. She's incredible. I mean,
right. But yeah, I'll take the Ancestral Blade. It's not great, but it's not bad, and it works well for our strategy, so happily take it.
And Marcus is here. He says, since Wednesday, I've found shiny Geodude, Dunsparce, Spinnerack, and hatched a shiny Riolu?
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, Riolo. Yeah.
Okay.
Amy, I'm not going to get to pick this guy, but I wanted you to see him for a moment.
I love him.
This is not what I want. Like, it's a whatever. I'm just going to take this unsummon.
Okay, I mean, that's good.
Dawning Angel's fine. It's a 3/2 flyer for 5, though. It's a little expensive. I'd rather this 4/3 flyer that also gains us life when it enters, so sure, I'll take the unsummon. Why not? Ooh, Spectral Sailor, great card. Diamond Knight, though. You're so cool.
But anyway...
Wow, this pack is like everything we want in our life. I'm serious. Like, this Aerial Assault is incredible. I know you want this Fortress Crab.
I do.
I want Winged Words. I want the Sprite. I want the Spectral Sailor. I want the Diamond Knight very badly.
Yeah, that one's pretty kick-ass.
It's got to be Sailor, I think.
Oh, no.
Erica says Fairy. I know, Erica. I know. I can't do it. I want to. But, like, everything in here works for us. This is a kill spell. I should just take this. Grab
my bird, Goblin Daddy.
Amazing. I want to see more of all of those cards, please. Hey, look, another fairy.
Marcus says, here's hoping Words comes back.
Agreed. Winged Words. Tap enchant a creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step, or untap step in general, period, sorry. Fairy Miscreant. The Reduced to Ashes is good, obviously not for us. Griffin Protector is a fine card. Well, whatever. We're taking a 4-drop anyway, right? How many creatures do we have? 10 versus 6. Yeah, we'll take the Sleep Paralysis happily. Ether Gust, Daybreak Chaplain, Prismite, Stone Golem. I don't think I could take Ether Gust. Moat Piranhas is a 3/3 defender. Sure. I guess I'll take our first Fairy Miscreant in the hopes that we see more of them. I doubt it. Befuddle, Fortress Crab, Portal of Sanctuary, an artifact notably. Return a creature you control in each aura attached to it to their owner's hands. Activate only during your turn. It's better than Disenchant or the Fortress Crab or the Befuddle, so I will happily take it. We need artifacts. Speaking of artifacts, Meteor Golem.
Ooh.
It's a good card. A little expensive. Salvager of Ruin. Choose a permanent in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Return it to your hand. Meteor Golem it is.
Portal is so good.
It sure is. Yeah. No, I was happy to take that wherever it disappeared to.
It's right in the middle there, underneath the Luminous Bonds.
Thank you. It's just that Luminous Bonds is so different looking. That's
yeah.
Why.
It like makes you only see that one.
Yeah, exactly. Very true. Nothing. We'll take the land, I suppose, in case we draw or open like a sick black card in pack 3.
She says, meatiest golem.
Boreal Elemental is not bad. Scholar of the Ages is not really what we're looking at, so Boreal Elemental it is. And then Bone to Ash, I might cut that. Fortress Crab, there you go, Amy.
Yeah.
Inspired Charge, sure, why not? Probably might cut that one as well. In fact, you know what? Let's just do that now. Where's the crab? Where'd it go? There it is. And the Bone to Ash. I'll just put them all in the sideboard for now, and then if we need to put them in, we can do that. But I'd rather have them out so I don't have to try to remember everything I was going to cut. Let's see who we're playing against here. Sylpha, Cyclops, just spelled weirdly, DJ Dandelion, Midgey, Pagson, So True Dre, and Hunor. We'll take a Stone Golem. I mean, over a land, yes, no question. And an island, hooray.
Erica says, Boreal Elemental just won games in this format.
Yeah. Well, not this format, but that format. Because this is now M21, and we get, I mean, look at this. Baron, Light of Promise, Siege Striker, Reign of Revelation, and Basri's Acolyte. Just our whole top row. Second row is also white and blue only.
Wow.
It's just insane. We have 10 cards to choose from here. What the hell? Is it just Light of Promise? I don't think we have a lot of life gain, because I was purposefully staying away from it. Alright, Knight's Pledge can go away. No.
You're running out of time.
Oh, thank you. That's fine. Swift Response, destroy tapped creature. Celestial Enforcer, tap a creature. I guess we're going to take more removal.
That makes sense.
Yeah, damn. I think I ended up taking Baron because I ran out of time, but I almost clicked on the Acolyte based on Eric.
Oh, I thought you had gotten the Acolyte.
No, I wanted to, but I just missed it. Shipwreck Dowser. Hey, look, Amy, another crap.
Nice. From Wisconsin.
Wisconsin crab. 3/3 Prowess for 5. Bring an instant or sorcery back. Dub. Counterspell. Amy, look!
It's Truffle Snout.
It is Truffle Snout.
Pick him.
I can't do that.
Aye.
Why?
Marcus says Swift Response for sure.
God, there were so many choices, man. I happily took Swift Response in that second pick, but that first pick in pack 3 was gross. 9 lives. I do not like this card. Makeshift Battalion. When it and at least 2 other creatures attack, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's pretty good. Warded Battlements. Attacking creatures you control get +1/+0. Mistral Singer is a 2/2 flying prowess. Rookie Mistake. Wall of Runes. It's probably just Makeshift Battalion. 3 mana, 3/2. What does our creature count look like? Yeah, 15. Yeah, 9 lives is not... I don't love that.
Yeah, Mufasa and all the other ancestors
yes.
in the sky there.
Yeah, exactly.
Wisconsin
Remember.
Crab. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, please.
A crab from my homeland, which means it's racist and an anti-vaxxer. Oh no.
This pick is also somewhat underwhelming. I think I'll just take the Pegasus, I suppose. The 1/3 flyer.
Well, luckily crabs don't need to be vaccinated. I'll knock on wood for that one, because I don't want that to turn into a thing.
Furious Rise. I love this art so much.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Right? But I think I'll take the Enforcer, because it allows us to tap other creatures as long as we control a creature with flying, of which we have plenty.
And she's got that, Xena weapon, so you
okay.
gotta pick her.
There you go. Silly me. How could I not?
I know.
Invigorating Surge was such a fun card. Sanctum of Tranquil Light, 6 mana to tap a creature. No, thank you. We don't have any of the other shrines, and we're not going to get them. So I guess I'll take another Concordia Pegasus. This one I might put in the sideboard, though. Secure the Scene. Exile target non-land permanent. Its controller gets a 1/1. Wow. Yeah, it's probably that one. Yep. Okay, sure. 5 mana, just exile your best thing. You get a 1/1 soldier.
Marcus says lofty
Yeah.
denial.
Oh, no. Damn it. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, another Secure the Scene. There's a Frantic Inventory, but we don't have other Frantic Inventories. Oh, there's Lofty Denial. Look at that. And there's Rousing Reed, which I actually enjoy. But I will happily take that Lofty Denial.
It's a gorgeous art. I mean,
Yeah.
come the fuck on.
Yeah. And we have a lot of flyers, so again, there we go. I get to fix my mistake.
Your lofty mistake.
Nice. I'll take another Enforcer. Might put her in the sideboard as well. Amy, look. Well, oh, you have a choice to make, my friend.
And there's Teal'c as well.
There's Teal'c as well, sure. But is this our deck box art?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You're welcome. God.
Make a rookie mistake.
Whatever, I'm just taking it. It doesn't matter. I'm playing neither of them. Unleash Fury, Skyway Sniper, or Run Afoul. For art, what do you prefer?
Oh, the first one.
This one?
Yeah.
Good. Track Down or Fierce Empath?
Fierce Empath.
Good. And Track Down. Look at that. Perfect.
Oh my god.
Marcus says indeed, which I assume means that I was able to fix my mistake and take the Lofty Denial. Okay. So, we need 6 cuts, because I was actually aggressive about putting all these things in the sideboard here.
I assume it was for the rookie mistake.
Nice. What sleeves are we using, Amy?
The werewolf, please.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
I know that the holiday's over, but I still want to use it.
There was a lot of you singing,
Yeah, it was
sing
way
talking.
too much. Way too much. Elfo says hello.
Well, hello, Elfo. Great to see you. What do we got? My keyboard is all the way up here, but I will pretend that it's easier for me to just do that. Okay, Stone Golem can probably go away despite our need for artifacts, but we have, what, 5 otherwise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay.
For like the 3 cards that care about us having artifacts. Let's see. What kind of nonsense is this? Yeah, it's the it's Corset Draft. So pack 1 was M19, pack 2 was M20, and pack 3 was M21. Don't ask me how I very quickly found those, like one of each, but I did. So there you go.
Nice job.
Yeah, thank you. But we were able to pack 1, pick 1, Aerial Engineer, and then we got past another one way later in that pack. Pack 2, we opened Agent of Treachery, which we happily took. It tells you how many formats it's banned in, so it must it must be good.
So all of them. Jesus Christ.
And then pack 3, we got Baron, which was the card that the game auto picked for us out of the 10 that were available because I couldn't choose, and so it picked for us.
That's still a pretty good card, though.
It's fine. It's a 2/2 for 3. When it enters, we can bounce one of our creatures or planeswalkers. Oh, sorry. It's any creature or planeswalker, excuse me, so it could be on their side as well. And then at the beginning of our end step, if a permanent was put into our hand from the battlefield that turn, we draw a card. So Baron plus like unsummon means we could eventually draw cards, but like there aren't a ton of other. Oh, there you go with Portal, I suppose. Return target creature you control and each aura attached to it. So yeah.
You already answered that one just now?
No.
Oh.
I get it.
Asking how many bounces?
Yeah, so that was, and then some nice ETB. So yeah, we were talking about that because the Agent of Treachery, when it enters, we can steal one of their things. And so then if we bounce the agent, like their thing doesn't go back to them just because we lost the agent, and then we can replay the agent and steal one of their things. Okay. So yeah, we've got Baron, we've got the Portal, of course, and we've got Unsummon as well. So
yeah, Erica says Portal to reuse Baron and Agent seems absurd.
Yeah, exactly. Portal plus Agent, Elfo says as well. Yeah. Yep. That's and honestly, I picked it more like because I don't think we had Baron at that point, but I picked it because we needed artifacts for things like Aerial Engineer, and it just kind of worked out that way. So happy accidents, you know. I mean, I did it on purpose. I'm the best. All right. Question is, what do we cut?
Can't help you there.
Oh, good. I'm
not familiar with most of these cards.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a 1-mana 1/2, which is not bad early game. Late game, this would be a very bad draw. Fairy Miscreant, we only have the one, so we would not be drawing any cards. It's a 1-mana 1/1 flyer. Spectral Sailor is incredible. It is also a 1-mana 1/1 flyer, but it has flash, and for 4 mana you can draw a card.
It's the Flying Dutchman.
Yes, and it's very good late game. Unsummon, we have Concordia Pegasus, which is meh. We have Omen Speaker, which is great. We have Surge Mare, which is great, especially if they're playing green. Ancestral Blade is fine. We needed artifacts, so we talked about that.
Elfo says Baron has to be in the battlefield at the end of the turn in order to activate the draw effect.
Correct. So you can't like bounce him and then not replay him before the end of your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Good point.
And Erica says, everyone, hope you enjoy landscapes because Joe is about to draw way too many planes.
Yes, and Elfo correctly following up with what I was saying is, so don't bounce Baron unless we can play it again. Yeah. But that's fine. Like you said, we've got really good ETBs otherwise. Like Skyscanner just re-enters and we draw a card for 3 mana. Omen Speaker re-enters and we scry 2. And like, you know, even if it's just we bounce this and replay it, at least something went back to our hand that turn, and we can just get it back out. I mean, God forbid, Meteor Golem, when it enters, we just destroy one of their things. So,
Elfo says, but Baron plus Portal plus Skyscanner plus Agent.
Yeah, exactly. It's just all sick
all
ETBs. Yeah, really good. Really good stuff. God damn it, Erica.
Erica says Concordia Pegasus, which is meh, and I definitely didn't accidentally take instead of a Lofty Denial.
No, in fact, look, Concordia Pegasus isn't even in the deck, but Lofty Denial is, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
And Elfo says, nice synergy. Yeah, Meteor Golem too.
Exactly. Very, very good stuff. Okay, so we cut one thing that I don't even remember what it was anymore, so don't worry about it. What else do we cut is the question.
Wasn't important enough to keep, wasn't important enough to remember.
Do we cut this Herald of Faith? I feel like we don't, but cause these are both 7 drops. Herald of Faith, whenever it attacks, we gain 2 life. And it's a 4/3 flyer, so maybe we don't. Scholar of Stars lets us draw cards. This becomes a 4/4 flyer if we have any artifacts on the battlefield. Is it just Makeshift Battalion? Oh, it's probably just Dub. What the hell am I talking about?
That's a great art. Elfo says, I would love to see more bounce effects. We are playing around Portal too heavy.
That's fair. So if we go like this, we don't have any other bounce effects to my knowledge, right? No. Counter and then the crab. So no. That's all we've got. That was not, I mean, it ended up, it ended up working out that way, but that was not the goal of this deck at the time that we did it. So it just, again, happy accident ended up working out that way. Yeah, I agree, Erica. We probably cut Fairy Miscreant. And no, Elfo, no artifact fetching. But again, that's why we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have again 1, 2, 3 cards that care about it. So if we don't have them, it's not the end of the world, but it kind of works out. Do we cut this Surge Mare? I feel like we don't. It's like a 2-mana 0/5. It seems great. And then sure, maybe it deals damage to them at some point and we draw a card and discard a card, but that's not really what I'm looking at for this thing. This is just hold down the ground while our flyers kill them.
That sounds good to me, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great strategy.
I'm sorry, Elfo.
You make me sad, Joe.
Yeah, I make me sad too sometimes. Yeah, again, it wasn't. It was just in no way a part of our. It was in no way like in my head for the strategy because we were just focused on other things. So, but that's fine. We've got Portal, we've got Baron, and we've got Unsummon. Those are the only things. But that's some bounce. I didn't know what the hell this format was. I was just like how I would have had to know like what the synergies were with these two colors across 3 sets. I probably could barely have, when the set was live, told you what it was in one set. But I did know blue-white flyers because that's just always the case.
Right. He says, what are all those 2-mana non-creatures?
So we have Ancestral Blade, which is one of our artifacts. It's not strong, but it's an artifact. We have Swift Response, destroy a tapped creature, instant speed. We have Anticipate, look at the top 3 cards of our library, put 1 into our hand, the rest on the bottom in any order. We have Lofty Denial, counter a spell unless they pay 1, but if we have a flyer, which we have plenty of, counter it unless they pay 4 instead for 2 mana. And then Marauder's Axe, 2 mana to play it. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and it's equipped for 2. And it's, again, another one of those artifacts that we've got. So, I mean, I could, like, see getting rid of Anticipate, maybe. But we gotta... Because, like, we have these 7 drops that we really want to get on the battlefield. So... yeah, because like our removal is like Swift Response, I guess Lofty Denial if you want to say it that way, Luminous Bonds, Sleep Paralysis, Secure the Scene. So, I mean, we have some stuff, but not a lot.
Swift Response just sounds like it's a pregnancy test. Right?
Yes.
Find out before your missed period.
Ew. Why? Why did you use your, like, spokeswoman voice? I hated that.
I didn't really. I kind of
didn't?
did. CJ's here.
What's up, CJ? No, I mean, I don't think we need the Falcon. I mean, it's a flyer, but we've got plenty of others. So, yeah, I mean, I could happily get rid of the Falcon. Sure. And that would probably be it. I mean, if anybody has any strong feelings otherwise. But, by the way, CJ, I know I didn't technically respond to you about it, but I did notice, I don't know that I showed it to Amy, though, but I did, CJ shared with us after our discussion on Friday, or Monday, shared with us the pictures of Famke Janssen with, like the things that he got from her.
Nice. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Look at that truffle snout, Amy. He's so happy.
He's the best.
He's so proud of himself.
CJ says, not much. I'll be lurking while I pick up my shiny eggs.
Very nice. Good luck.
Yeah. Marcus found like 5 different shinies. He found a Geodude, a Dunsparce, a Spinarak, and he hatched a Riolu.
Correct. All shinies. Frantic Penguin. We know one of those.
The hips on Kiora in that art are fucking nuts.
Where's my blue?
I love it.
What is this bullshit? Get out of here. This hand is bad, too. We can't play anything until turn 3, and it's a Luminous Bonds? I will happily mulligan. What? This is worse. God damn it.
Concede.
No. I'll get rid of this Herald of Faith, and I'll hope we draw the blue so that we can Omen Speaker. That's not a blue. We're kind of screwed. Opt. Okay.
Oh, Elfo's asking shiny eggs on what?
Yeah, I believe it's Sword and Shield, but I'll let him answer for himself. Omen Speaker. Scry 2. Sleep Paralysis for 4 and Makeshift Battalion for 3. I think I'm going to have to ditch the Sleep Paralysis because I need to be able to get more land here. So next turn I can play the Makeshift Battalion. They have a 2/3 that whenever another blue creature enters, we mill 2 cards. Okay.
CJ says he's receiving the grass and water sword shield starters, a shiny Feebas, and shiny Charmander. And nice, I actually caught a shiny Lucario over the weekend.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, they got their own Omen speaker. They milled 2 islands off the top.
Oh no.
And then we drew a 5-drop. Of course we did. All right, so I don't care about their stuff right now. I'm just going to play this portal.
Marcus says that Riolu, now a Lucario, is my buddy. I love her. Her name is
Katesh?
Tesh Valamal Duran from Stargate SG-1. Yeah. All of my squad of 12 are named after Goa'uld system lords. Oh my god.
And
It's been too long, my friend. It's been too long. Elfo says, let's play around Portal.
And so again, they milled 2 land and we drew another 5-drop.
Oh no.
Okay, I mean, fuck me, I guess. Like, that is absolute trash.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, how the hell?
That is such bullshit, man. Oh! And they have Patient Rebuilding. Hey! It wasn't a blue creature, so we actually got to draw a land off the top.
Wow.
So what does Patient Rebuilding do? At the beginning of their upkeep, we mill 3 cards, and then they draw a card for each land. Return a creature to its owner's hand. So that's not as helpful. Activate only during our turn. So do we, like, Luminous Bonds the Sage's Road Denizen and swing? What does it say? 2 other creatures? Yeah. Okay, sure. Luminous Bonds on that. Combat. Attack with all 3. Makeshift Battalion gets a counter. And then we go to attacks.
Marcus, I almost picked the Teal'c card, but, for our deck box, but I picked Truffle Snout instead, so. I know you can't blame me for that.
I guess we just end our turn. Ha! Oh, they milled 1 land, but they also milled Agent of Treachery and Surgemare. Yeah, this is garbage. Rupture Spire. They sack it unless they pay 1. So they pay the 1. And then they play a Tolarian Scholar 2/3. Got it. And then we mill 2 cards.
Marcus says, boy!
Yeah, this is stupid. Should I unsummon my Omen Speaker here? I think I do. Yeah, I'll just unsummon my Omen Speaker now. Yep, we drew a 5th land. We can exile a permanent. Oh, target non-land permanent. Yeah. See ya, Patient Rebuilding. Suck it. Have a 1/1. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that feels much better. No attacks this turn, but that's fine. Wow. Okay. We're still in it. This is a little scary,
Shit's
but we're
happening.
still in it. Chandra, Awakened Inferno.
Oh,
Must be nice. Kills,
holy crap.
Kills everything on the battlefield. I guess we play this 3/4 flyer. Yeah, because they could kill her and it still wouldn't... Oh, this is an elemental. Hell yeah. So yeah, we're just going to get an emblem. Sure. We take 1.
Marcus says, Christopher Judge Teal'c voices Kratos in the new God of War games. Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Oh, shit, we have Meteor Golem next turn. Hell yeah. Okay, combat. Attack Chandra.
Elfo says you should always swing first.
Yeah, good point.
Lost 4 damage.
All right, so let's... Portal Omen Speaker? No, we don't need to. We'll keep it as a blocker just in case they don't have something to buff up the Spell Gorger, because they only have 2 cards in hand. We know that... That's fine. Thanks, Chandra. You know if they don't mill us, we have our land to be able to play Meteor Golem, followed by Spectral Sailor, which is a great card, and lets us draw cards. So, yep, they had a land as one of their 2 cards. Love it. That's what I like to see. Mm-hmm. And If they attack here, I would still block even if they just, like, have something in the back. They don't. Okay, we're good. Yep, we take 2. This destroys a non-land permanent an opponent controls. Oh, so we just use Meteor Golem, destroy Spellgorger weird, and then draw... and then kill Chandra with our creatures. So Meteor Golem. They could have a counterspell. They don't. Good to know. Very nice. And then... they have something. Capture Sphere on the Boreal Elemental. Okay. Attack Chandra. She goes down to 3, so to get her -3, she would have to die, which is good. They top-decked something. Okay, we get another one of those. Annoying, but fine. Yeah, they get their Capture Sphere back, which is kind of frustrating, but it's fine. Okay, we drew Spectral Sailor.
Oh, Elfo says you could have killed Chandra with Meteor and swing face.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. All right, so Chandra goes to 1. Boreal Elemental comes back. Spectral Sailor with Flash is waiting in the wings. Literally, because it's Flyer. They just replay Capture Sphere. They just have to spend more mana, but it's Flash, so it doesn't matter. We just do it on our turn. No big deal. Okay, and we pass. Before my turn, we'll play the Spectral Sailor. Okay, Chandra deals 4 damage to us. Ah, Aerial Engineer.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's go to combat. 3 at Chandra. 2 at them, I suppose. Yep. All right, and then Aerial Engineer for 4. And Portal on the Meteor Golem, I think.
Well, now that Chandra's dead, they've got nothing.
That's not true. They're still dealing 4 damage to us a turn.
How?
The emblems that she gave us.
Oh.
There are 4 of them. Yeah, so they just pass. We go to 6. We drew an Ancestral Blade, which is not what we need. So, combat... They're at 9.
I thought when Chandra died, the emblems would go away.
Nah, we're not that lucky. Yeah. Okay. Sages Road Denizen. If they have another blue creature, that's fine. They mill us for 2. 1, 2. We take 4 and go to 2. Another Aerial Engineer, but we also have this. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. So we just move this over to the Spectral Sailor. Go to combat, swing in with everybody. Okay, we lose. Right, there's nothing I can do here? No, so I just play this. Okay. Yeah, there were a lot of misplays. I have to learn how my deck works, apparently. Yep, they just passed and we lose.
Thank you, Frantic Penguin.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that one's definitely on me because killing Chandra earlier, yeah. Yeah, killing Chandra earlier would have meant that, like, we could have not been racking up as much damage from the emblems over time.
Yeah, yeah.
Bitter Rose.
Oh.
With Rutha as their thing there. 2 for Surge Mare, 5, 2, and 2. Again, this hand is real bad. But I guess I'll I don't think I can keep this. All right, 3. That's much better, and we'll ditch the agent, even though it's great. Hopefully we'll be able to get it back later. Let's do this and pass. We can Spectral Sailor on their turn. Or at the end of their turn, I guess I should say. Sweet. Spectral Sailor. Let's see if they counter it. They do not. Okay, Scholar of the Stars is, or Scholar of Stars, excuse me, is pretty good. Let's see if they have anything against this 1/1 attacking. Okay, very good. And then we will Ancestral Blade and get a 2/2 soldier. Very good. Anticipate. Okay, not bad. All right. So they are Simic. They've played Anticipate, and that's it so far. Healer of the Glade. It enters and they gain 3. Okay, interesting. And Hardcover. Gets +1/+2 and has tap, draw a card, then discard a card. Very interesting. All right, let's play this Makeshift Battalion. No reason to attack with the 2/2. I'll just attack with the Flyer. But next turn I can attack all out, especially because all they have is a 1/4 currently. One more land means Aerial Engineer. A 1/2. Library Larcenist. When it attacks, draw a card. So they could double block the Ancestral Bladed soldier here, but I don't really care that much. Just attack with all 3. That gets a counter, because they can't double block to kill the battalion, but they can double block to kill the soldier, but we just get to kill their Larcenist, so I'm totally fine with that. Yep. And then we can either re-equip or just play this Portal. I guess we re-equip and put it on the Sailor. Spread the love a little bit. And then end our turn. They draw a card, then discard a card. Sure. They discarded the Prismite. Yeah, I don't love that card. Library Larcenist. Okay. Interesting. Still can't double block to kill this, but it won't get a counter. Ooh, but we drew a 4th land, huh? Okay. Attacks first. If they block, they lose a creature. Good. So they'll block and then draw and discard before damage, I assume. You got it. Resolves. Scholar of... I guess we can play Scholar of Stars, draw a card. It might make more sense to Aerial Engineer and try to get more aggressive. Yeah, I think because we're on the front foot, I'm going to be more aggressive and just send out this 4/4 flyer. Omen Speaker. Okay. They still can't double block and kill the battalion. Plus, the battalion's going to get another counter this turn because we're attacking with 3 creatures. Well, they have 4 mana and 1 card in hand, so it's possible they have another play. They just attack with a 1/2 so that they can draw a card. Sure? No, I'll call their bluff. If they had like a pump spell, I don't really care. Because the trigger already happened. Okay, they have a 1/3 Reacher now. Nice. Interesting. I guess this would let us draw a card, but we can worry about that later. Let's go to combat. Swing out. Yep. That's fine. So their Snare Spinner will live, but they still take 4 damage and lose their Omen Speaker. And Sailor dies, which is fine. And now Scholar. Draw a card. Marauder's Axe. Interesting. Okay. So we could really beef up this, like, Scholar of the Stars or Marauder's Axe or whatever. A 2/1. They attack again. All right, this time I'll make them have it with the Scholar. I don't care. Good. Okay.
So, Erica, if you're still here, I was wondering if you had watched my new gluten free for all video. I was interested to know what you might think of that video.
Ah, yes. The cooking discussions can continue. Okay, so a Death Toucher on the ground. That's not great. And we still don't have a lot of mana here. Yeah, I guess this is probably the best thing to get out now. So let's attack for 4 in the air. They have nothing in hand, so I'm not worried about this. They either take 4 or their spinner dies. You got it. Okay. And then I'll play the Enforcer. I guess I should have equipped first. That's a little silly on my part, but... Okay, they sack it and get their Snare Spinner back. Okay. And then I'll put this on the Enforcer? Because I think I'll end up trading Scholar of Stars with the Sedge Scorpion if they attack with it, of course. But I can't imagine that they will. We're at 19, they're at 10. I would love a 5th land, obviously. But... because then we could secure the scene and just exile one of their things. Or Herald of Faith, of course. Hunter's Edge. Okay. Fight spell? Or not a fight spell. Deal damage? Yeah, deal damage. Interesting. Okay. Still not a land. Let's draw a card and see what happens. In fact... sure. I'm going to draw the card first just because I want to see what we get. Good, it's a land. All right. Can't do... well, we could play the Marauder's Axe, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to switch the Ancestral Blade over to the Scholar. I'm going to go to combat, swing with those 2. Because we don't have a Makeshift Battalion anymore, so I don't have to risk the Enforcer. That's fine. The Scholar can absolutely trade with the Sedge Scorpion. I mentioned that I would want to do that, so that is just fine. And then I get to re-equip this to the Enforcer again. Okay.
Hey, I was wondering what you guys in chat, if any of you celebrate Thanksgiving, what your thoughts are for Thanksgiving this year. Because I've been trying to do like a little bit of a mental poll in my head to see if people are like still trying to be really cautious because of COVID, or if they're kind of like deciding that they are less worried about it at this point, or... I just was curious.
Yeah, I think if we do this, we win.
How people felt.
So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I guess we don't, because they just block the Enforcer. That's fine. They go to 1. But they have to top deck away to win. There you go. No need to move any of the... whatever. I guess I'll move this now because we have the mana for it. Over to the Sky Scanner. Very good. Let's see. Whoa.
Well.
Wow.
You said they had a top deck a win.
Doesn't matter. I mean, we get to exile it, so that's not a big deal. Because it's... yeah, they conceded. Yeah. Because they would have needed something else. So they're a 1, right? We swing out with all 3 creatures. They have 1 blocker. It doesn't matter if it's a 5/5 flying mythic.
Yeah.
They still lose. So, but we also had the removal spell in hand for it. So.
Thank you, Bitter Rose.
Thanks. Sorry. Should have kept it up there.
It's okay. I remember.
Yeah. I just got to get in the habit of remembering to do that. We cast 20 white or blue spells, considering the deck that we were playing.
Yeah, right.
And then we need white or red, which we have half of, and blue or green, which we have half of.
Yay.
So look at that. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're 1-1. Let's keep it going. Look at this guy.
Okay.
He's upset.
He is. I'm sorry about it. Yeah. You could use a little belly rub, maybe.
Ilzolator? Ilzolator? I have no idea what that is. Skyscanner, Ancestral Blade, Unsummon. That's not bad with this hand. I'll keep it. An early play from them can get bounced back. Otherwise, we've got, things which we can actually play. Keep.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do that poll in my head because towards the beginning of the fall, or I guess in the middle of the summer, I guess is more likely, I spoke to a friend of mine who's a nurse, and she was worried about the weather getting cold. So I'm just wondering what people out there are thinking about what their plans are going to be this year.
Right.
For holidays.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how cautious people are being.
Yeah. I was curious about, for us as well. Like I was trying to talk to my parents, and it seems like, for our family, the decisions that we were making, it seems like Thanksgiving, it's just going to be the four of us, me and you and my folks. I'm not sure about Christmas. Christmas, we usually go all out, but again, since the pandemic, we have not. So I'm curious how that's going to be. My mother did just say that she got her booster shot today.
Oh, nice.
So I'm very happy for her. It's good to hear.
Yeah, I don't have any clue when we're going to be able to get ours, but I'm hoping that before it really gets wintry out, we've got them.
Mm. Let's try this attack. I mean, obviously, Unsummon's not going to work on our creature here, but it could work on theirs if they try to, pump it in some way. I'd rather not use it. I'd rather play one of these, preferably the Skyscanner. But we'll see. I mean, they're at 23, right? So, going to 21 is not a huge deal here from just a 2/2 creature. And if they don't have pump for their 1/2, they're probably not going to just throw it away. But maybe. No? Yes? They were thinking about that real hard. Okay. Then we can play the Skyscanner. And draw a card. Hey, Aerial Engineer. That's a sweet follow-up to Skyscanner, eh? Mm-hmm. I mean, we have the Ancestral Blade too, but still, that's really good. Look at their white dragon. Their little baby white dragon.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
A 1/2 flying can gain Death Touch with a black.
I remember that imp. It's so cute.
I love how you think it's... Oh, we had to sack a creature with flying. Okay, that's fine. Thankfully, they did it before we played this Aerial Engineer. Right. Let's attack first, I suppose. They don't know what else we have, so... They're not giving it Death Touch, so they're not blocking with it. Yeah. Aerial Engineer. 4/4 flyer. Next turn, we could play Boreal Elemental. We could play Scholar and keep up Unsummon, which is... and keep up Unsummon, which is probably the better option. I mean, obviously no blocks. I'll just take one. No, I'll block with my 4/4 flyer so that you can just tap 1 mana and kill it. No. Combat. Swing with both. They're missing land drops, but they could still have something. 5 cards in hand. Oh, look at their sleeves, too. Yeah. Good choice, opponent. Good choice of sleeves. They just take 6. Okay. Like I said, we just Scholar and keep up Unsummon here. So we get to draw a card. Wow. Okay. I was like, they thought about that for a long time. Okay.
Guys, while we wait, please like, subscribe, ring that bell.
Thank you so much. Yes. That is it. I actually noticed like some of our more recent videos are like ticking up on the likes, which I appreciate greatly. Some of our older stuff, I think because we forgot to like we kept forgetting to ask people.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you in advance for doing that. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Shit. I forgot what my like I have this card in my Grumgully Trample deck that we played a couple weeks ago.
Yes, I remember.
But I forgot enough to unsummon right then and there when they targeted it. So at least it got them their land that they wanted. Hooray.
Yay. Well, fuck us, right?
That's on me. That's still on me. Whatever.
Well, yeah, whatever. We're here, we're playing a game.
We're having a good time. Hopefully you all out there are also enjoying yourselves.
Yes, hopefully.
Well, that is actually extremely helpful to me. I will happily bounce this back to my hand. Yeah, because now I get to replay it and draw a card later. Thanks, opponent. Sure, I'll take 3. We drew another Aerial Engineer. Gross. If we do that, it leaves us with 2. All right, well, combat first. Attack for 6. They go to 7. We draw another card, I suppose. Another land. Jesus. Okay. We can end our turn, yes. Very good.
Guys, check out our other channels, please.
Linked down in the description box below. In fact, tomorrow is on Video Games for All. Link down below.
That's soared into Aerialist 3 times in a row now.
They plummeted our Aerial Engineer.
Aw, damn.
Huh. And yeah, it seems it. Yeah, Ancestral Blade into the Engineer, which is pretty sweet. I appreciate it. We also have had Portal in every game as well, because Elfo, I agreed with you when you mentioned that, like, having this and us saying, like, oh yeah, this is great, we have this, like, it's not perfect, because it's one card in our deck, but we have had it every game, knock on wood. Jesus. So, I mean, obviously I'll do that, because you did it pre-combat, or pre-blocks, so sure. Oh, right, I'll just play blue, why would I not do that? Okay, 3, 4, 5, they'd go to 2. Then we could play this as a flying blocker, I suppose. With 2 mana left over after that. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think it does.
Are they hitting us with flying?
Yeah, that's what this Fetid Imp just did. It hit us for 6, but that's because they used their Titanic Growth on it. But it means that if they have another... Like, if they attack, I just block with this, no question. But, and then... There's no reason to put the blade on it, so I'll just end my turn.
I just didn't understand why you were asking the question.
Well, because...
If they're hitting us for flying damage, why not?
Because this is a 3/4 flyer, this is a 4/4 flyer.
Oh.
So, like, this is a better thing to play if we're trying to get aggressive. But if they... Like, they have not stopped attacking, even when it didn't seem to make sense for them to do so.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to play this Boreal Elemental in case they have, like... 3 pump spells in their hand or something stupid. Like, I can at least chump block with this Boreal Elemental. Alright, so they have a 4/3 flying blood, or 4/3 lifelink blood glutton. Thank God. Okay, we did it. I was like, oh, we have to get rid of that Fetid Imp, otherwise we're screwed. But now we can just exile the Fetid Imp, they get a 1/1 on the ground, we attack them for 3 in the air, and we win.
Okay.
Combat, attack, dead.
Thank you, Ilzul, or Aider.
Yeah, something.
I don't
know. Ilzulator? Something like that.
I tried.
They worked very hard on that name, Amy.
I don't care. I tried. It didn't work. Moving on.
That is completely fair. We are 2-1. Let's keep it going. That first loss was just growing pains. That's what I learned here today.
Good.
I'm trying to understand the format. Ekberto, something like that.
Yeah.
You know what we haven't seen yet?
What?
Baron. Oh no, we saw him earlier. I was gonna say Baron, but we saw him in one of our earlier hands. But I think we mulliganed it. This hand is weird as hell. When it enters, return up to one other target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. I guess we could do it to them. So this hand feels bad. But I also didn't want to mulligan it, so hopefully we draw at least one land, but hopefully two. Or just lower drop things like creatures to play. All right, so they mulliganed. Oh, they have the little beholder.
Yeah.
Pat.
Hi.
I love how it shot us with a beam of energy and you were like, hi! Like that's how it says hello.
That means it loves us.
I don't think that's correct. All right, so this is a 2/2, and as long as it's their turn, it has lifelink. So we just play Baron and bounce it, I guess. Guess who we're targeting? The only other target that's available. Okay. Now they have to spend their next turn replaying it if they want to. Ah, the Skymarch Bloodletter. Okay. Drain us for 1. 4th land. They're mono black right now. I guess we just do this then, huh? Do that.
Do it.
Attack for 2. They're at 19. We're also at 19. Play the Boreal Elemental next turn. Crypt Lurker. They may sack a creature or discard a card. I wonder what they're going to sacrifice. Okay. Fair enough. Land.
What Muppet thing does that look like? There's like a spider Muppet thing that looks like that.
Offhand, I don't know. I think I know what you're talking about, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Okay.
All right, so they're mono black. Interesting.
Some TV show or something.
Okay. Well, that gets a +1/+1 counter. It has vigilance too, so it's not going to tap. Interesting. All right, let's play this land. They don't have any flyers. Okay. Marauder's Axe.
It's so pretty.
Combat. Attack for 5 in the air. Go to 14. Pass and keep up both of these. Beautiful. Short Sword. +1/+1 on the Lifelinker or the Diamond Knight. Duress. Non-creature, non-land. That's both, right? Okay, that's fine. They're going to get rid of Swift Response, but they don't have any tapped creatures, so there's nothing I can do. Ooh! Very interesting choice.
Oh.
I did not care about Anticipate. I much more cared about Swift Response. Okay, sure. Attack is for 4. Pass to attackers. Wow. Okay. Okay. So trade with the Lifelinker, kill the Crypt Lurker. So kill that. Block there. Okay. So they gain 2 and go to 16. But now it looks like a race to me, man. That is a land. Okay.
It's like a 3-legged race. We're strapped to them and we're going about the same pace.
Yeah, now we're both at 11. Mm-hmm. It's the same. Oh, come on, deck. They said good game?
What? Rude.
I guess I'll play this land just in case and then end our turn. Because we have some 7 drops. Short Sword. Okay. Equip it. It's another 5. Okay. Come on, deck. Give us something that's not a land. Portal of Sanctuary. That is not helpful. God damn it. Okay. Well, if they draw a black spell, they win. Yeah, if they draw a black spell, they win. There's a possibility that I shouldn't have attacked there. Yeah, they win. Okay. I wouldn't have had it anyway. I would have had to sack off my Boreal Elemental to block. That was...
That sucks a little bit.
It was the 2 land in a row. Like, there was just... there was nothing I could do about it. Followed by the portal. Like, there was just... Right. I had nothing at all.
Thank you, Ekberto.
Hey, we did it. We cast 20 blue spells. Now we need to cast 5 more white spells. All right, we're 2-2. Look at that guy. Talk about menacing. He has menace.
He's got tusks instead of teeth.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that last time, too.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oiki24? Oh, weird name.
Yeah.
Ancestral Blade for 2, Marauder's Axe for 2, Omen Speaker for 2, Aerial Engineer for 4 with 3 land. Keepsies. Happily. Go like that. Ah, they mulliganed. Good. Okay. Land go.
Land ho.
Exactly. I wouldn't want to be on a boat in any of this liquidy looking stuff. All right. Omen Speaker, Scry 2.
You can ride on the back of the lava serpent.
Yeah. All right. I need a 4th land for the engineer, so that is what I will keep. But I'll ditch the other one to the bottom. They have green and white. Okay. Oreskos Swiftclaw is a 1/3. Or a 3/1, excuse me. I have a 1/3. This and this and sure. That's perfect. End the turn.
Yeah, so like I was saying before, guys, check out my gluten free for all video.
That's right.
It's up now. There actually is one. And yeah, it's where I review a Thanksgiving themed candy.
It's true.
So it was a big hit at the Halloween party we took it to. So
That's correct as well.
check it out.
All right, so let's see what happens here. No blocks. They go to 17. We play a 4/4 flyer against their 2/2 flyer. Seems good. Just trying to mitigate a lot of their life gain in case they have a bunch of it. Because if they get to 25 or more life, then this becomes a 4/4 flyer as well, and then just trades with our engineer. But also, shoutouts Elfo, sword into Aerialist again. 4/2 must be blocked if able. When it dies, they gain a life for each creature that died this turn. Interesting. Land. I guess we can Baron Omen Speaker. And then play Marauder's Axe. Combat.
Marcus, if you're still here, I wanted to point out that we just recently found out that Olivia is the new #1 girl name
That's true.
in replacing Sophia.
Correct.
And I just wanted to tell you that because I know your friend David mentioned something. David?
Yeah.
Okay. Mentioned something about somebody named Olivia.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5. Seems pretty good. Another Angel of Vitality. Okay, so now they could double block on the engineer unless we, give it some equipment to hold on to. Here's another land. It's not bad. Ah, green creatures. Can't be blocked by green creatures. I don't need that. Let's Omen Speaker. Celestial Enforcer, Luminous Bonds. I think the Enforcer will actually be quite helpful, I think. So let's... What do we have on the battlefield? A 4/2 and 2/2/2 flyers. So yeah, the Luminous Bonds will be a little bit more helpful, but the Enforcer will be good as well. Let's put the Blade on the Engineer. And go to combat and attack for 5 in the air. See what happens. Yep, blocking with only 1 so that they mitigate 2 turns worth of that much damage. Then we can equip the axe to Omen Speaker, I guess. So now it's a 3/3. And we end our turn. Yeah, because then if they attack ever with that Canopy Stalker, then we don't have to trade off Baron for it. Feline Sovereign. Pro Dogs. Whenever one of our cats they control deals combat damage to us, they destroy one of our artifacts or enchantments. Thankfully, we made that Omen Speaker have 3 power. Yeah. Whew, feels good.
Cats and dogs.
That's right. Thank God. All right, Luminous Bonds on the Canopy Stalker, I suppose. Because then it can't block either. Yeah. Luminous Bonds on the Canopy Stalker. Combat. Attack, attack. Jesus. So they can double block to kill this Omen Speaker if they want to, but... What does this thing do? They can tap a white, tap it, and put a +1/+1 counter on a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. I guess I'll just kill that thing, since I can. That happens. Omen Speaker dies, which is just fine, by the way, if that was even a question. And I'll play this 05. And end our turn. God, Aerial Engineer. What a worthy... Yeah!
Yay.
What a worthy pack one, pick one.
Thank you, Oiki24.
Yeah, this Aerial Engineer has been sick.
There you go, guys.
Done great work for us.
That combo, I guess.
All right, what is that? 2 more white spells? Let's keep it going.
Aerial Engineer and whatever it's paired with at that point in time.
It's been Ancestral Blade every time.
Okay. Good. So then it's an actual combo.
Well, right, but it doesn't have to be. You're absolutely right. It can be literally anything. Okay. Drew 41,006. Or 410,006. Well, this time it'll be Skyscanner Engineer, but not with this hand. Ew, mulligan. Much better. We'll ditch Secure the Scene for 5. We have 2, 3, and 2. So I will keep. Thank you, Secure the Scene, but no thank you.
But
Gear?
this ain't a scene.
It's
a goddamn magic game.
Wow. Nicely done. It gets +1/+0 as long as they control an artifact. Hey, I know that deck strategy. Supreme Phantom. 1/3 flyer. Their other spirits get +1/+1. Okay. Well, let's play this 05. Then we can do Celestial Enforcer. Maybe it's Marauder's Axe into hopefully Scholar. We have to draw another land, but I think we can get there. Gross. Okay. They drew 2. They discard 1. And now they have a 2/3 flyer that, yeah, it just gets +1/+1 and has flying. So, very good.
What's that?
What's what?
The little red thing.
Where?
Over there.
Oh, this is the Sapperling.
It is?
Yeah, you hit it and it poofs up like little...
spores?
Yes.
Oh.
Alright, so we did draw the land, which is good. So I guess we'll Marauder's Axe this turn. This cares if we have a creature with flying, which won't be for 2 more turns. So, yeah, I guess it's just the axe. So weird. I'll attack for 0. We're going to take a lot of damage in the air before we can get this 4/3 out. Skyscanner. Okay, so they're just like mono blue flying. Mono blue artifact flying. Okay. Aerial Engineer. Hell yeah. Thank you. That's better than Scholar of Stars this turn. No attacks. Should make that spirit go back into its little thing.
Yeah.
And then come back up anyway. How'd you get out of that lantern, silly spirit? Winged Words. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, we never got one of those. I probably took something amazing over it. Don't worry about it.
Aww.
Short Sword. Giving something +1/+1, so it's the Prodigy. I would still do it. Yeah, that's fine. Because they don't know we have a 4/3 in the wings. So, yeah, I'll do it. Re-equip. Not a problem. We have the 4 power to kill that thing. Let's play this 5th land. Thank God we drew it, actually. I didn't even realize we were land off. So,
I loved
good.
looking at those 3 cards in your hand all at once
Oh, yeah?
because the arts of the skies.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous, one right after the other.
Very, yeah.
And
Hey,
each so different, but so gorgeous.
I know that Scholar of Stars. I have one in my hand. Our decks are very similar, but mine has a color that yours doesn't, so... Ooh, Aerial Engineer off the top. Hell yeah. All right, maybe Scholar of Stars, I would love to draw a land off this Scholar. Land. They have a counterspell. I'm glad they countered that and not our Aerial Engineer. I have. This would become a 2/3. Not worth it. No attacks.
Because your aerial engineer is the finisher.
And the starter. It was the starter as well.
The starter finisher.
All right, it's a 3/2. I was like, I'll just block it with my 0/5. There it is. Passing Gearsmith Guardian is a 5/5. And the Gearsmith Prodigy, which is a 2/2. Okay. Let's play... Boreal Elemental or Aerial Engineer? Let's actually just play this. Yeah. And then, I don't know, equip this to the Herald of Faith, I guess? Pass? I guess it I'm going to start trying to use the Enforcer on their 5/5, because I'm assuming they're going to try swinging in with that soon. I can take 5 from it once, although I don't want to. I could probably just block with the Surge Mare. The wand deals 1 damage, and when it's put into a graveyard, it deals 5 damage. Interesting. Yeah. So I'm going to sack off Surge Mare here to give us a turn. Thank you for your sacrifice, Surge Mare. I appreciate you greatly. Salute to the fallen hero. Hey, I drew a land. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play this Aerial Engineer and re-equip. But no, Celestial Enforcer is 2. So yeah, I'll play Aerial Engineer and keep up Celestial Enforcer, I guess. So let's go to combat. I can't attack with this Herald of Faith. So no attacks. Second main, Aerial Engineer. End of the turn. When they go to combat, I can just tap their 5/5. Land. Agent of Treachery. We literally haven't drawn ours. We have not seen it at all. They're going to take our Herald of Faith, which will have Summoning Sickness. Will have Summoning Sickness. And then before they pass to attackers, we tap the 5/5. They presumably just can't attack at this point. And then we're going to have to spend 2 mana re-equipping. But we can definitely do that. So let's get that off of there and put it on the Engineer, I suppose. And I gotta play this. Oh my god.
It sucks, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Their deck is like getting everything it needs, and we literally haven't even seen this card yet out of our deck. I want it very badly, but we have not gotten the chance. Alright, so I'll trade with our own Herald of Faith, and then we're just gonna have to take 5 from the Gearsmith Guardian, which sucks. They gain 2 life. Congrats. They're at 22 because we have not been able to attack them yet this game because they've been on the front foot the entire time. Okay, so we're at 7. Okay. The 1/2 that can become a 2/1 is fine. The land off the top is insulting. Pass, I guess. God damn it. Like, we're both top decking, but, I mean, really.
Yeah, but they're taking up the whole board with their stuff.
Yeah. 1 damage to us from the wand. Okay. I mean, tap the 5/5. They could just swing out with everything, and we're probably just dead. Yep. Okay. Really nothing I can do about this at all. Largest amount of damage is 2 from this, but we're... Oh, well, technically 3 from this, I guess, but we're not at -1, so yeah, we very much die. There's nothing I could have done about that at all.
Thank you, Drew 410006.
All right, that's the end of that. Hey, we did it, though.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
Let's claim our prize. 2 packs of Core Set 2019.
That's not great.
Well, whatever. And some gems. Or whatever. So, let's open these for all the historic that we play. Vine Mare.
Ooh.
So we had the Surge Mare, the blue one. Now we have
Yeah.
the green one, the Vine Mare. 5/3 hexproof for 4, and it can't be blocked by black creatures.
Nice.
But it's got hexproof, so it's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at this awesome lady. Ether Shield Artificer. We drew... Oh, we got a Scholar of Stars.
Nice.
We got a Knight of the Tusk, which we saw, but I chose not to take. 6 mana, 3/7 Vigilance. It's just a little expensive and really didn't have a ton of synergies with our stuff.
Yeah.
Essence Scatter, counter a creature spell. Tolarian Scholar. Walking Corpse, and our rare or mythic is Laughless Dragon Queen.
Whoa.
She's cool.
If only we had drawn that when we were drafting.
6 mana, 6/6 flyer. Whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under our control, we make a 5/5 dragon. And then for 2 mana, dragons we control get +1/+0 until end of turn.
Cool.
Let's see what the next one, the second out of 2 packs, has for us. A common wild card. A Manolith. I love the colors on this art.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Right? Really cool. Hey, that Gearsmith Guardian that we kind of lost to among 5 other cards. A Titanic Growth that one opponent tried to play against us. A Boggart Brute. I know you like this guy.
Yeah.
The 3/2 Menacey Goblin Warrior. Vampire Sovereign. Appropriate for Crimson Vow. By the way, everybody, friendly reminder, this Friday there will not be a live stream on this channel. That where we usually would stream 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time every Friday. This Friday we will be taking off because it is the Crimson Vow pre-release. So if people are able to get out safely to a pre-release, I hope you're going to get the opportunity to. But if not, don't worry. Try to live vicariously through us. Stay tuned to this channel. As Amy mentioned earlier, do not forget to subscribe and ring that bell. And you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, including this Friday. We will have both a video of us opening pre-release kits at the store at midnight, or not at midnight. We don't do that anymore, thankfully. It's earlier now. Thank you, Wizards, for the availability of allowing us all to do that. But we're going to be opening pre-release kits on camera, showing you what you get, what we get. And then we'll be filming around the store to see what other cool things people get at the pre-release event that we do get to attend at our sponsor store. So shout outs to that store. And like I said, check out those videos on Friday night. At some point they will get up because it's really just as quickly as we can film them, get them edited and uploaded so that all of you can see them. We have, by the way, a Skyrider Patrol. But yeah, so this is Crimson Vow. That set will be out on Arena, I think, on Thursday. I could be wrong on that. And then the pre-release is this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this weekend. So I'm looking forward to getting into that and getting into more openings and stuff. Because it's been a little bit. I'm kind of jonesing for my opportunity to open more pre-release packs.
Yeah.
It's been too long and I need it in my life.
Yeah, because it's been a while since we've gotten any.
Exactly. So we are looking forward to doing that. So stay tuned, like I said, for that. We got the Skyrider Patrol, which apparently is our first one of these. It is a Simic card. It's a 2/3 flyer for 4. At the beginning of combat on our turn, we can pay green-blue. And when we do, we put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature we control, and that creature gains flying until end of turn. That's sick. Really, really good.
It's a manta ray.
Correct. Well, technically the card is the Elf Scout riding the manta ray, but yes.
I don't care.
Okay, my mistake.
I want the manta ray.
I gotcha. And then the rare or mythic is Apex of Power.
Whoa.
A 10 mana sorcery at Mythic.
Jesus.
Exile the top 7 cards of your library, and until end of turn, you may cast spells from among them. If this spell was cast from your hand, add 10 mana of any one color.
Okay. I guess we can play this with our red dragon that we just got.
Kind of. All right, let's open these other 6 packs, I guess, because, you know, Midnight Hunt will not be the prevalent set next time we're here with all of you, which will be next Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time as well, don't forget. We have the Diagraph Horde. It's a pretty cool card. Look at that decayed zombie holding its own arm in its other arm. Burn the Accursed. Bat Whisperer.
I love the bat. It's so cute.
I cannot fathom how you think that bat is cute, but
What?
it's cool.
It's adorable.
Okay, my mistake.
Don't you just want to hug it?
Let us know in chat if you agree that this bat is cute. This one over here, this
love
token.
it.
Wow. Abandon the Post. Brimstone Vandal. I love this guy.
Yeah.
I don't love his stance. It looks like he's like a dog about to take a shit.
Yeah. Fair.
We have the uncommon wild card. We have the Moonsilver Key, appropriate MacGuffin for the set. And our rare or mythic. Yeah, I love this guy.
He's so cool.
Malevolent Hermit, who can disturb into Benevolent Geist. All the disturb cards in Crimson Vow don't go from human to spirit. They continue the story and go from spirit to aura.
Nice.
So the spirit kind of imbues its power to something else.
Nice.
Basically. Yeah.
Can you go back to the Moonsilver Key art?
Yes.
I just want to take a better look at it.
Yeah. It's an Avacyn statue, but with her head cut off.
Ah.
Because you can
that's
see
it.
her spear in the back there.
Yeah.
Kind of sticking down.
I just saw the
Under the
wing
wing.
on
Yeah.
the left-hand side, and I was like, what the hell is that? Because it, like, the shadowing was weird. Like,
Yeah.
it gave, like, a weird perception of depth
Yeah, no, it's her big
from
old
what
wing.
was next to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just needed to see it close up.
Let's do another Midnight Hunt pack. We got another uncommon wild card. Thank
We
you.
got the Peacock card.
Look at all the wild cards that we have, by the way.
Whoa.
It's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Immolation. What's the peacock? Oh, this one, the otherworldly gaze. Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? But obviously, you're talking about this. We have Immolation. We have Component Collector.
He's so cute.
I know you like the homunculi. We have Eaten Alive. It's like some Walking Dead shit right here.
Yeah.
We have the otherworldly gaze, as we mentioned, which kind of looks like this guy is becoming an Illithid, or as we've seen in the previews for Crimson Vow, it's like very Cthulhu
Okay.
horror, because you can see like all the tentacles growing out of his face.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's becoming an Illithid from D&D, but this isn't the D&D set, so it's just the, you know, Cthulhu horror. We have a Locked in the Cemetery, which again, this person, like, that fence is easily climbable. I don't understand why they're locked in that cemetery.
Because somebody locked the gate.
Right, but it's climbable is what I'm saying. So if they
They're
climb
stuck because their head.
the part right above where their head is wide open. They could just slide their head up and then they'd be fine.
That's if they can slide their head up. They're stuck.
I just think they don't
Stuck.
I just think they don't want it badly enough is really what it is.
Probably not.
We have a Covert Cut Purse. It just makes it look like his hand is here, I guess, but this art makes it look like this dude doesn't have a right hand. It's just like his arm goes down into a weapon of some kind, right? Like it looks like he's got like a prosthetic of that arm, which again makes it more so on the spirit side when it's just kind of going through that guy's chest because it's just part of the spirit now. Very odd. I don't exactly know what I'm looking at. Field of Ruin. This art is incredible. This card is not there for limited at all.
It's gorgeous.
But yeah, really, really cool. And again, the story that the art tells, besides the colors and just how beautiful it looks, the broken Avacyn symbol on its side like that, like it's really, really cool with all the weapons and stuff. And so the rare mythic, another mythic.
Nice.
Tainted Adversary.
Nice.
2 mana, 2/3, Death Touch, zombie. When it enters, you may pay 2 and a black any number of times, and when you pay this cost 1 or more times, put that many +1/+1 counters on it, then create twice that many 2/2 black zombie creature tokens with Decayed.
Nice.
4 more packs to go. Another Locked in the Cemetery. We got our first Seize the Storm, apparently.
Ooh.
In paper, we got plenty of these because it's a very cool art, and we've talked about that many times. Another Homunculi, or Homunculus in this case.
Yeah.
In Unblinking Observer.
It's cute.
Right? Secrets of the Key, which again, if you watch our jar series, Amy talked about it earlier, but every Thursday on this channel, you can check out our jar series where we review the magic stories. And this past Thursday on Jar, we talked about this Secrets of the Key and how frustrated I was by it because the art on this Secrets of the Key, by the time we get to that part in the story, Teferi's not even there in the story, and Arlen does not look as prim and proper and just happy-go-lucky as she does in this picture.
No.
So it's very misleading and frustrating. But anyway, we have the Soul Guide Griff as well. 3/4 flyer. When it enters, exile up to 1 card from a graveyard.
Gorgeous
we got this.
art.
Yes. We talked about the Seize the Storm already. There's an uncommon wild card. And so our rare or mythic is Rem Carolus,
Wow.
Stalwart Slayer. I have to say, maybe it's... I kind of wanted to talk about this a bit, and I think I did in the Jar episode where we met Rem Carolus. I do not think that this art depicts the dickbag of a character that Rem kind of was. Right? Like, he redeemed himself. He was a hero nonetheless, but he was kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Kind of the whole time. And this art just makes him look like, just a warrior.
Valiant.
Yeah. Stalwart, even.
Nah. I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't go that far. That's ridiculous. All right, 3 more packs to go. We'll just clean out our inventory before we start playing the new set. It's a stuffed bear.
Yeah.
It's Pax Betrayal. Sad. It's Abandon the Post. It's Duel for Dominance. This art is so sick.
Yeah.
I love this art. Sun Gold Barrage.
I like that one too.
Right? Necrosynthesis.
Mm-hmm.
This art, I don't know what's going on in this art, so it kind of bothers me that I don't, but I don't. Rise of the Ants, which is just awesome. I love that card. And again, as you mentioned, that ant on the token is eating a snake.
Yep.
Like a fully coiled snake, too. If you look, the snake is coiled up on itself right here.
Yep.
And its tail is sticking out and its head's sticking out. And the ant just has the coil of the snake in its mouth and it's about to eat it.
Yep.
There's a big ass ant. I mean, they're 3/3s.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Giant ants.
Yeah. And then our
I love me some bugs.
yeah, look at it climbing over the building in the background.
Yeah.
Right? It's real big.
It's Godzilla.
How did it light everything on fire? Can we talk about that? How do ants light things on fire?
It already was lit on fire.
So that's...
Or people set their houses on fire on purpose to kill the ants.
Ah, that makes perfect sense. Okay. And so our rare or mythic is...
Isn't that what you do when we get ants?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I don't,
You just set our apartment ablaze.
Exactly. I mean, people say that about spiders. Like, if they see a spider and then they try to kill it and it runs away, they're like, well, time to set the house on fire. It's the only way. Oh, God, I hate this card so much. It's a fine card or whatever. I've seen it so much that I've grown to despise it.
It's just the same picture as 9 Lives, except
yeah,
they're alive instead of dead.
except for the middle one.
Well, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Because that one can't stay away. So it's the reverse of 9 Lives. There was one live cat and a bunch of dead ones in the background.
Right.
Now it's one dead cat and a bunch of live ones in the background.
Right.
And
It should be a flip card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 live cats and 1 dead one.
Wow.
So there you go.
It should be a flip card. And they should call it... What should they call it?
The cat came back, obviously.
Oh.
What? If it's 9 lives and can't stay away, it's because it has 9 lives and it can't stay away. So it's the cat came back. No? Okay.
Well, I guess, but that no.
Okay, my bad. I don't know then. Okay, we have we got a mythic rare wild card. Thanks. We have another Field of Ruin, whatever. A common wild card, an eccentric farmer.
Yeah.
This gigantic millipede is being given a pumpkin.
Yeah, because it's hungry.
And it's somehow appeased by that.
This pumpkin's very nutritious.
Well,
It's got lots of potassium, lots of magnesium.
is that what millipedes need? Like giant millipedes?
I don't know.
Like you're saying things that humans might appreciate, but this is a gigantic, gross-ass millipede.
I'm gonna guess that a creature that large appreciates anything that is food.
Yeah, because it's probably just eating its ecosystem to pieces.
Exactly.
Until it just runs out of food and dies off. Neonate's Rush. Costs 1 less if you control a vampire. Deals 1 damage to a creature and 1 damage to your opponent. And you draw a card. It's fine. Gale Drifter into Whale Drifter.
Yeah, it's the manatee.
It's not.
No, it's some other thing.
Right. It's not a whale. Because those are just dolphins, as we've learned.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
As we, as members, and I, as a co-founding member of the Garnted cult, have discussed often in regard to Magic the Gathering, that ain't no whales. only dolphins, apparently. Or vice versa. It's vice versa. The phase dolphin is a whale. Right. So there's only whales, no dolphins. We have a Candlegrove Witch. I know you like the witches.
Yeah.
We talked about Field of Ruin, and we have Vampire Socialite for a Rakdos card.
I love this art.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's a 2/2 menace for 2, which is pretty great. And when it enters the battlefield, if an opponent lost life this turn, you get a +1/+1 counter on each other vampire you control. It was really tough to make a vampire deck in this format. There just weren't that many of them, I think. And then as long as an opponent lost life this turn, each other vampire you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it.
Well,
pretty
that's
sick.
going to change as soon as the new set comes out.
That is obviously correct. Yes, agreed. And then our rare or mythic is a rare wild card. All right, one more pack to go. As our last pack that we open before the new set comes out, we get our first Scob Wrangler. I'm pretty sure I drafted this. I'm pretty sure I used this in a draft. How is this my first one?
It lies.
I guess. All right, there's a Howl of the Hunt. I know you love this art.
Yeah.
Yeah! It's a 5/5 for 5 Candlelit Cavalry with Coven. That's right. Coven Candlelit Cavalry. And it's a creature human knight. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, Candlelit Cavalry gains trample until end of turn. There's a siege zombie. It breaks through the wall.
It's sieging.
It's sieging. That's correct. There's an evolving... God, the Evolving Wilds art's just always top tier.
Yeah.
Every single time. This one's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. A Vampire Interloper. He's such an interloper. Look at him.
What's red, white, and black all over his card?
There's a Winterthorn Blessing. Sorcery, 2 mana, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control, tap up to 1 target creature you don't control, and that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step, and then it's got flashback for 3. And our rare or mythic is last one of the night. Deserted Beach.
I love this art.
It's really good.
Yeah. I mean, it's nicer when it's the big background on Arena, so you can really see that beautiful sunset.
I agree. Wow.
I like this background, too, the pumpkin patch.
Do you?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
I love a good pumpkin patch.
And actually, this Deserted Beach is pretty appropriate for the deck that we just played.
Yeah.
White Blue. Really, really cool. And it was our first one, apparently, of that as well. If people didn't get it, I'm trying not to like start another draft because next week we're going to be playing Crimson Vow. So we've got 15 minutes. I guess I just do Jank Standard for 15 minutes. But more importantly, I think we should just talk to all of you and see how everybody's doing. So, you know.
Yes, please let us know how your weeks have gone. I feel like we haven't really talked about that.
Yes, well, and your weekend since it's Monday at this point. But,
Yeah.
But
Well, you know.
let us know how your Monday
Whatever
went.
part of the week you want to say.
Correct. Sure. This hand is just fine. It's not great, but it's fine. But yeah, we've got, as I mentioned earlier, we've got more Pokemon Silver coming out tomorrow, Tuesday, on Video Games for All. Link in the description down below. We've got more Final Fantasy VII coming out on Video Games for All. Also,
yeah, guys, please check that out because it's amazing.
Such a fun series to make, to film. We're actually talking to our friend Dave, who is our guest on those videos, or in those videos. We were talking to him over the weekend, and he mentioned how much he's been enjoying checking those things out and those videos out and stuff. So yeah, definitely, give him some love. Thank him for all the help that he has given us, because it's been quite a fair and nice amount of it.
Yeah.
So, what is this? Equip for 2, +2/+0, and vigilance, and when it dies, they return it to their hand. Interesting. Okay. Dragon's Fire to kill the Righteous Valkyrie, because they reveal this gold span dragon. Well, I guess we just play this Righteous Valkyrie. They kill one, we play another, and attack them for 1, and we're at 23. Oh, I can play Cleric class. Hell yeah, I guess I should have done that first. But that's fine. It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah, whatever. We would have been at 24 instead, but it still wouldn't be 25, which is what we want for the Angel of Vitality. But next turn, if we draw a land, we can play Starnheim Unleashed, gain 9 life, and be at like 32. So that would be kind of nice, huh? And if not, we'll probably just play the Angel, like attack. If they don't play anything, we can like gain 2 life off this, play the Angel, and then it's a... Well, actually, I guess I play the Angel first, because it gains us more life. Okay. We drew an Angel instead of the thing, but we actually go to 26 just from playing the Angel. So we would need 1 more for that, which is a little crappy, but fine, I suppose. Oh no, we do it, right? 27? No. Doesn't matter. The trigger still occurs. So we go to 27. 26? Right, because this thing went away. Silly me. Okay. Combat. Attack with both, and then we go to 27. Or now 28. They have something else? Valakut Awakening. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library, then draw that many cards +1. Okay. They're at 14, and we're at 28, which means now our 2/3 is a 4/6, and our 1/1 lifelink is a 3/3. Because the Righteous Valkyrie says, as long as you have at least 7 life more than your starting life total, all your creatures get +2/+2.
Okay. Oh, I never noticed the background of that card. Like, looks like there's like a rainbow.
Yeah.
At the horizon.
Well, it's all the Starnheim cards do that, right?
Yeah.
Which is why this is like my favorite art possibly ever. It's just so gorgeous. They killed one of our creatures. What does this say? As an additional cost to cast it, exile an instant or a sorcery. It deals X, where X is the exiled card's mana value. Okay, so they exiled our Charmed Stray. We just play this Angel of Vitality. Gain a shit ton more life. It's a 6/6 flyer, by the way. Play this Charmed Stray too. Why the hell not? And attack for 4. They're at 10.
I think my favorite might be the one with Nico and all the like fractals.
Sure, that's a good one. Goldspan Dragon. It's a 4/4 flyer with haste, if I recall. It does have haste. Why don't you attack? Go ahead, it's right here. Yeah, they did it. Okay, because they get treasure. Sure. They can kill this Angel, I don't mind. If they, like, burn it for the last, like, 2 points of damage that they need or whatever.
Let's burn it.
I mean, I'd rather they didn't, but they just really wanted that treasure, I think. But let's see if they have a way to kill the Angel with 1 mana. Would have to be Shock, I suppose. Yep, okay. That's totally fine. Land off the top. Yes! Oh my god, we're going to gain so much life. You ready? X equals 2. Auto pay. Play 2 6/6s. Gain a shit ton of life, and now we're at 50. And they're at 3.
Wow. Okay. I guess this is efficient.
Because we just gained 14 life? Yeah. Yep. I mean, yeah. We paid 5 mana and gained 14.
Thank you, NKY.
Oh my god. This deck's great. I like this deck a lot.
Yeah, it seems good.
It's, it's like whatever we had and yet still damn good. So, let's do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay.
By the way, for folks that may not be aware, we absolutely can and will get run the hell over with this deck too. It has happened before. It will happen again, possibly tonight. I consider this like my, it's like my thrown together standard deck that I just play like to get wins, to get coins and stuff on this account. So just doing it because we're having some fun. Next week, Crimson Vow is here, so I hope everybody's ready. I'm curious what folks are most excited to see limited wise from that set. And so I'm looking forward to, people can let us know now, or next week when the new set comes out, we can kind of discuss that as well. They mulligan to 6. They also have this Beholder pet again.
I couldn't see it because it blended in with the
Background.
field.
The Kaldheim background here.
Yeah. The icy fortress.
It's pretty good. They got the like Viking boat. What are those called? The things at the front?
I don't know.
Shit. There's a
Hull?
name for those. No. Like a mast. No, that's in the middle. I'm not a boat guy.
I called it a mast at one point, and then I doubled down on that, and it was obviously very wrong.
It's fine. It's fine. All right, so we'll play the Angel. I guess we can play Legion Angel after that.
In fact, I think it was our friend Dave, who we were just talking about, who said to me, the mast?
Yeah, it's
because he didn't understand what the frick I was talking about because I was naming the wrong part.
What are you called? Damn.
Chat, what's it called?
Yeah. Either somebody in chat or somebody in the comments of the VOD can let us know. All right, they get to play Field Trip, search for a forest, put it on the battlefield tapped, shuffle, and then learn.
Mm.
And the learn card they get is Containment Breach to destroy an artifact or enchantment. And if they choose the Cleric class to destroy, they get a Pest. So there's that.
Wow.
Combat. Attack for 2. They go to 18. We play Legion Angel. They can definitely get rid of Cleric class if that's really what they want to do, because I have 2 borrowed times here, and those are enchantments that they could have destroyed. So I'll just wait for them to do that. And the cool thing about Legion Angel is, if they remove the one that's on the field, I just have another one in hand. And when I play the one in our hand, we get a third one or another one out of the sideboard. So
Nice.
It's feel free to get rid of this 4/3 because you're going to have 2 more to deal with as well. So I really like this Legion Angel a lot from Zendikar Rising.
Nice.
It's very good. Amy likes Zendikar, everybody, if you didn't know.
Yes, I
Just
do.
a little. Just a little. And by that I mean a lot.
It's my favorite plane.
It's a good one.
It's the best one.
I'd have to I think I'd have to talk about Ravnica as my favorite.
Really?
Probably.
Mm.
But that's because we've been there so much, I'm so familiar with it.
Right.
Ooh, another Cleric class. But I also would say, all right. So I guess this just exiles it. No, it destroys it. Okay, but it's only 1, so I'm gonna actually do this. And then attack for 2. But anyway, I have a very special place in my heart for Tarkir.
Yeah.
I
same.
really like Tarkir a lot.
Yeah.
And then just based on my proclivities of stories and stuff that I enjoy, I also like Theros because Greek mythology and all that. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
But also Kaldheim was so cool.
Yes, it really was.
I echo what everybody else says. Okay,
Right.
so they get to get rid of one of the other ones as well. That's fine. Oh, right. They didn't have any other creatures. Perfect. Because that's the only creature they've played so far this game. But I echo what everybody else has said many times, and we said it many times as well at the time. But I really wish that they had been able to spend more time on Kaldheim to like build out the world that they spent so much time creating and fleshing out.
Yeah.
Because it seems amazing and incredible, and then they were like, "Okay, on to the next thing. Bye."
Well, and you mentioned Theros. I mean, the fact that the storyline was that Elspeth came back from the dead, literally, and they couldn't even be bothered to write stories about it.
Well, the thing is, from what they told us, right, if we had to guess, they did write a story. They just scrapped it because everybody was pissed off with them, and I assume that those stories were not necessarily
good,
sensitive to the needs of people who were like, hey, you guys didn't screw this up, right? Like, you guys did the right thing with all this stuff. Because if you didn't, that's a huge problem, and I hope you understand that. And so they were like, well, guess what? We're not going to put up the Theros story because it's not good enough. We'll get it to you later. And meanwhile, years later, they haven't done anything. So, all right, here's this other Legion Angel. See what we can do. We do not get to get a fourth one because the fourth one is in the deck somewhere. Because 2 in the deck, 2 in the sideboard is the best method that I use, my preferred method. Because trying to find 1 in the deck feels bad. I don't care about 1 damage. I just don't. Like, even if you have pump, you're at 11 and I'm at 16, so I just don't care. Okay, we drew a Righteous Valkyrie. Nice. Oh, we're at 15, so it doesn't matter if I play this before or after. So combat. Attack for 10. They go to 1. Then we play this Righteous Valkyrie. Cool. Oh, we can still play this Dawnbringer Cleric. What's in their graveyard? Like anything that I care about?
Dude, it's just Iron Man.
This guy?
Yeah.
I think it's healing magic. I'm just gonna... I guess I'll gain life, whatever. I'll gain 5 life and go back to 20.
He just looks like Iron Man.
Oh. And then... Oh, because of these 3, I gained extra, and now I'm at 26. Good. Okay, they get to learn again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yes, he kind of does look like Tony Stark. I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They get pest summoning, so they can make 2 1/1 pests.
I love that card. Tickle, tickle.
On the ground. Made pests on the ground. And then they attack with a 1/3 again. Bring me to 25, I guess. They just have something now? Sure. It's a 5/7 until end of turn. You got it. I'm at 21. You did it. Okay.
Baby, you got it.
Yeah. All right. So that's more wins with my Angel Lifelink deck.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you, Sauce.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's 9:59 according to my phone, which means it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Wind Rider Wizard.
Oh.
A human wizard with flying, 2/2 for 3. From Zendikar, since we were talking about Zendikar. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery or wizard spell, you may draw a card, and if you do, discard a card. Not bad, and again, works with the deck that we played in the Premier Draft core sets.
Nice.
At the beginning of the stream. So, hey, everybody, that is going to be the end of this particular stream. Please don't forget, this Friday, we've got those awesome videos coming out for Crimson Vow. So if you want to see some product opened before people that aren't sponsored by Wizards get to open them, check out our stuff. We really appreciate it. Hey, don't forget, since you're watching these, I can tell you, we do have codes that come in those kits. We will absolutely be giving those away to all of you. So if you are home and watching it, you should be able to just grab one of those codes if you're there early. Especially, again, if you have that bell rung, you'll have those notifications up.
Yes.
So you'll find out exactly when that video comes out. You can get those codes. It's only 1 per account, and there will be a number of them, likely 4, but I don't want to definitively say that and then lie to people. So definitely check that video out. That'll be out on Friday night at some point, presumably like around 8 p.m. Eastern-ish, but maybe a little later depending on how my computer does with uploading and editing and all that fun stuff, because I have an old laptop. So we're going to do our best. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this particular stream. Thank you all so very much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Amy, do you want to shout out our friends who were with us in chat tonight?
Yes. I'll start with CJ.
Great to see you as always.
Marcus.
Awesome. Always glad to have you.
Elfo.
Good to see you again, Elfo.
Erica.
The best. Appreciate all of you a lot. And also, yes, if you were not in chat, but you were still watching, you were lurking, etc., not a problem at all. We appreciate you nonetheless, but don't ever hesitate to at least say hi in chat, kind of what CJ did tonight. Talked to us a little bit, but was kind of like, hey, look, I'm going to be lurking. So we appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you so much. And yeah, we will see you next Monday for more MTG Arena, more Magic Monday.
Dab back, CJ.
Thanks so much for being here as always.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll be back next Monday for more Magic Monday, the first time where we will be on stream playing the new Innistrad Crimson Vow. So we hope to see you all here for that. And then next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday after that stream, we will be back for more X-Men Legends. Also 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern time right here on this channel. Stay tuned to Geek for All, Video Games for All, maybe even Gluten Free for All. Oh. Who knows? And we will see you all in the next one. So for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I've been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.